Good morning guys, how are you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So yeah, straight over to the charts. I hope everyone is okay after that pretty much $1,000 move. I mean, we were trading, we spiked up to just over 10,300, and then, well, yeah, so it got all the way down to sub 9,300. So that's a legitimate $1,000 move. So yeah, we were talking about big moves coming. We had this big move up here, and then the big candle. So yeah, I hope we're all okay with that. Yeah, so DMT trade is currently in a sell. I actually, when I was watching this move happen, so I turned my bots off because it was just moving around wildly as we were spiking down. I mean, you can see we went down from, well, about 99,250 and then back up to, well, it actually went back up to about 9,700. So it was having wild swings, so I didn't want the bot just to arbitrarily enter a sell at just the hot at the whenever the 15-minute candle closed. So I did turn those bots off. I have turned them back on now, so they obviously won't pick up a short trade, so they'll only pick up the next buy trade when it comes. So yeah, so I mean, if you were short though, you'd still be on side. If you took it from where it came, you'd still be on side. And then in the Ethereum, I mean the same thing. I turned the Ethereum bot to, you'd be on side as well. But like I said, it was a bit too. The price was moving around too much, basically for me to operate the bot with the normal risk parameters that I have. I mean, it was just a toss of a coin with whether it's going to hit a take profit or hit a loss first. But that being said, there was plenty of time after it calmed down to enter the short trade for basically around the same level you would have anyway. But I didn't actually do that, so I'm still just that flat in that bot account. So yeah, but you'll still be in a great profit there. If you look at where the Ethereum would be, yeah, well, 2.5% profit or so. So that's really good. So yeah, so we'll have to see what happens today. Obviously it's looking quite bearish at the moment, but we could be getting one of these BART moves. You never know. In my actual personal account, and like I said, I was watching and trading this as it happened, so I did actually get some good buys in. At I'll tell you where I got them. I got some. Oh yeah, so I actually got some buys in at 9,300, 9,303, and then also after that I bought some more at 9,507, and then I got out of those at just over 9,600, 9,610, and then subsequently I have bought back in again at 9,555 and then 9,605. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm working a long position in my main account. So yeah, so I'm sort of profit hedged. The profit I've already made, just catching the bottom of that bounce. So I feel like obviously I can, if we don't go up and we carry on down and I lose some money on this trade, I still made some money on the initial buy. So that's just trading, isn't it? So yeah, so we are currently just got back above 9,600 in Bitcoin. So yeah, so I mean, it will be a case of seeing if the upwards trend can resume. Obviously in higher time frames it is obviously looking more bearish, but yeah, I mean, looking at broader markets, we've got stocks near all-time highs. We've got well, we've actually got the dollar rallying, which typically is bad for Bitcoin, but that being said, it's also typically bad for gold as well. And Bitcoin has been rallying whilst the dollar has been rallying, and gold has been rallying massively, and is at like recent highs, 2 or 3 year highs now. That has been rallying whilst the dollar has been rallying. So I'm reluctant to hold a rallying dollar as much of a headwind for Bitcoin as I did. But what I would still consider is a weakening dollar would then still be a positive for Bitcoin, even if it's so if you think about it, it's sort of like a bearish divergence, isn't it? So we've got like a hidden bearish divergence. We've got the dollar going down, but Bitcoin still going up. Sorry, the dollar going up, Bitcoin still going up. So then if we get the dollar going down, and then hopefully that'll give us more fuel for Bitcoin to go up. as well. So we'll be getting so there's a divergence between how those assets normally respond to each other. So I do think that is bullish, because there's always a potential for a retrace in the dollar. So you can be pretty certain that Trump and the Fed, they don't want this dollar strong. They want it to weaken it, but I mean, they're in a case of printing so much money everywhere all over the world. Like other currencies are doing worse. Flight capital is coming back to the US. Positions in emerging markets and other economies and other currencies are being liquidated and moved back into dollars. There's buying pressure. So there's buying pressure there. Then there's obviously the buying pressure of people moving into the US markets just flat out. So I mean, there is upward pressure on the dollar. But it's good to see that Bitcoin and gold, I mean gold especially, well not gold especially because I'm long gold and silver as well, but it's good to see that markets are responding, not responding negatively. Even oil as well. Oil is made this move back up from sub $50 to now it's cleanly over $53, which, like I think I was saying in the last video, with the global macro backdrop, that is clearly an inflation play, a play on obviously the weakening actual dollar, even though it's not weakening compared to other currencies in the dollar index basket, but it is weakening against all other real things such as actual stocks in companies, actual oil, actual silver, actual gold, and actual Bitcoin as well. I'll probably have another video later on today. Probably go over the new dominator indicator on the 30-minute time frame, which I found it to be very, very accurate and useful. And I think I'm gonna set up a bot for this dominator indicator as well to see how that fares. See how that fares basically. Because I do think it might perform quite well. So remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. Disclaimers in the description. So like and subscribe to the video. Send me a comment if you fancy it. If you've got the time, ask me a question, ask me anything. I mean, comments help the algorithms. I'm trying to get some subscribers up on the YouTube channel. I mean, I've just got to over 50 subscribers, which is great. And yes, I want to try and get to 100 as quick as I can. So yeah, thanks for listening guys, and I will speak to you guys soon.